The murder of Eugene Harold Krabs has split the community of goofy goobers, in half. Not only is the trial of SpongeBob SquarePants an eye-opening view of toxic workplace environments, but also the dangerous risk you take when you combine your personal life with your work life. Mr. Krabs owned and operated the Krusty Krab, a delicious patty joint in Bikini Bottom. For 20 years, SpongeBob SquarePants was the fry cook at Krusty Krab and was dedicated to his craft. However, the cashier Squidward was only there for the paycheck and spent most of the time in the John. And then one tragic day, Mr. Krabs was found dead in the Krusty Krab with his throat cut. The crime scene photos are way too graphic to be shown here, so I put this up instead. Was this murder vigilante justice, revenge, or cold-blooded? Court documents reveal that when they found Mr. Krabs dead inside the Krusty Krab, there was a spatula beside him and his throat was cut. The murder weapon is in fact the spatula, and it also had Squidward, SpongeBob, and Mr. Krabs' fingerprints on it. Mr. Krabs also got whacked upside the cranium as well. It states that several of the crime scene investigators slipped and fell during the investigation due to the floor being slick with cooking grease. SpongeBob's footprints were found all over that greasy floor around Mr. Krabs' body, also with footprints of many other people. However, SpongeBob's footprints were not found in the blood puddle. There was no sign of a break-in in the restaurant, the cash register was completely empty, and the secret Krabby Patty recipe, the one that Plankton would kill for, was removed from the safe. In SpongeBob's home, the investigators found a spatula with traces of Mr. Krabs' blood on it, and the handle had SpongeBob's fingerprints as well as Mr. Krabs. 3 days later, after Mr. Krabs' death, Plankton began selling the Krabby Patty recipe on his website, chumbucket.ocean. The plot thickens when we find out that 2 days after Mr. Krabs' death, Plankton went to the bank and paid the remainder of SpongeBob's Pineapple House loan out of the goodness of his heart. But I remember him being made up of something differently.
Oh boy.
Plankton, 1% evil, 99% hot gas.
The witness testimony was way too strong against SpongeBob SquarePants, and the poor lad got life in prison for murder. Patrick Star, SpongeBob's bestie, felt so bad about him going alone that he decided to join him by admitting that he tampered with evidence.
Wow, you guys are good. I'm the last person I would have suspected, but I was looking for me all the time. It's the perfect crime.
Hey, it could be worse. Look what it did to Squidward.
I have 7 alibis.
What?
If not more. Baby, don't break my door. Come on. Really? Come on. Don't break the door. Open it then.